Hello and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is about life direction and a little bit of life purpose messages as well. As always, we have our three piles here. Group 1 is on the left, 2 is in the middle, and 3 is on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. And if you'd like a private reading with me, there's a couple spaces left for the rest of this year, and you can contact me on my Facebook page. There's a link to that in the description box. And otherwise, I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey Group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose this blue banded agate, then this will be your reading. It's normally a bit darker blue than this, but this one has spent a bit of time in the sun, so it's a little lighter on the top. All right, Group 1, we're going to look into where things are at for you at the moment, and also look into a little bit of your purpose as well. So there might be a message there for you in regards to your purpose and what you're here for. But starting out with where it's at for you now. We are opening the reading with the 9 of Swords, so you could very well, this is past energy, but I kind of feel like it's still maybe a little bit present for some of you, in that there's a lot of anxiety and sadness, probably maybe in relation to a relationship. Maybe it's it could be a decoupling situation for some people. It could be family, friends, any sort of relationship really. I can see there's a lot of it is that time of year as well to be reconnecting with our families, and at the time of this reading anyway, so who knows what it could be. You will, but it's certainly causing you a lot of anxiety, and I feel like you're juggling a lot of your own emotions here, and probably really juggling your own head and your own heart. It feels like they're two different hemispheres right now, like really very separated. And you could be really struggling with a lot of your emotions and how you're feeling. This may be somebody else that you're struggling with their emotions and how they're feeling, and maybe you're both triggering each other. That could be the case here as well. But you're certainly needing a lot of support and gentleness as things change for you. There may have been an unexpected change or something come up in your life that's causing just you to feel just a lot of fear, a lot of worry, maybe overthinking quite a bit, and maybe it's affecting your sleep or your dreams as well. But you're looking to make changes. The path ahead calls you to make changes, and there's something about these changes. I think maybe not everybody, but a lot of you already know that it's happening for you, and it's actually bringing in positive opportunities. Whatever this has been like a blessing in disguise. Is how it feels for me anyway, but you may not see the blessing. That's why it's in disguise. I see the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This could have to do with a marriage or family. Is there anything else in the past energy maybe also present? Group 1 here. I feel like you're just sort of some days just trying to keep your head above the water, just like maybe it could be to do with health as well, just wanting to take care of yourself, and maybe some days are just a bit harder than others. Isn't there a card want to come out for a confirmation on the 2 of Pentacles? Thank you. 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What do we get? The Devil. We've got Capricorn's energy here. I can also see Leo on the table. Libra is here as well. Aquarius is here. Sagittarius. Libra again. I see you. And Scorpio is here as well. It's okay if that's your sign or not. It's all good. But the Devil has come out now to confirm the 2 of Swords. And so, whatever the situation is, you may still feel very bound to it. So there's a pull to something that's very unhealthy for you, and then healing and what you know you need to do. So there's still a pull towards the past potentially for you. And it could have to do with all sorts of relationship issues, like family struggles, or even codependency issues, could be drug addictions, all sorts of things. But at the moment, I feel like it feels very tender. I see the 2 of Swords again. Yeah, it's that pull between your head and your heart. You're not too certain what to do about a situation, or maybe you've been left in the cold and you don't know how to move forward, and so it's just really hard to try and regain your equilibrium and feel like you know how to move out of this situation, or how to move forward, or how to balance things back out. So in the future energy, we've got all really positive stuff. We've got the Sun and the Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups. So then I feel like, there's still some relationship strains and perhaps some things from the past coming up to be revisited, maybe some old connections or people returning from the past to work some things out. This feels a bit split. And on the other hand, you've got a lot of growth, positivity and excitement. There may literally be a birthday celebration coming up for you, or a gathering with the family. It is that time of year where we are coming back together with our families. That may be really exhausting and scary for some people, coming back in to reconnect with these people. I feel like it's for some of you that may be really daunting, or maybe you're having trouble reconnecting and you're a bit concerned about not being able to get to go home and see family as well. Nine of Wands is here. But for the most part, I feel like this is just you trying to put on a bit of a brave face as well, maybe in the week ahead, or as you move forward, to try to just have a good time. There's certainly wish fulfillment coming in for you, and a lot of positivity and happiness in the very near future, coming out of something quite heavy and maybe anxiety inducing and concerning for you. So some of you may be trying to put on a brave face and just be happy for everyone around you. For others, you're actually really able to drop into this joy and connect to it and have a good time, but you're still maybe a little bit tired and going through your own personal battles behind closed doors. That may be the case for some of you. For a lot of you, when I now look over this situation in regards to your purpose, which is also what I want to feed into this reading today, it does talk about people who have come out of really toxic relationship cycles and situations, and then have learned how to find growth and happiness again, and build their life again, and create the family environment, or maybe even working on some old childhood patterns that affect the way you connect to people, and the way you hold relationships, and the way you treat yourself as well. So it does really talk to someone who, through your relationship experiences, you have gained a great deal of growth and wisdom that you can extend on to other people. So you may find yourself working with families, counseling work, being maybe even a childcare supporter, child safety, domestic violence support, all sorts of things that are very compassionate of nature, and talk about your relationships and growth. And overcoming, finding that inner strength to really push past something that's so challenging that you may feel like you don't have what it takes to overcome, but you actually do. So I feel like if you find yourself in a gritty or uncomfortable situation right now, and you can see that's definitely here in the recent past, understand that this actually serves you in all that you're learning and all that you're growing into. So there is a blessing in disguise here. If we're talking about how you rebuild your life from this situation, or even how you then extend on to help others from your wisdom gained, it's all here for you. Abundant opportunities in disguise. So the challenge, we've got the Six of Swords, Ace of Swords and Death. It's an interesting challenge. So the challenge for you may be, or has been, for some people you may be well out of the situation, maybe years ago even, and it's from that situation you experienced all that time ago that you've maybe processed and come to this point where you've actually got a golden gem from it to offer the world. But like I said, timeline will be a little different. I've not done this life direction currently combined with life purpose reading before, so I'm just seeing how it goes. Let me know. But we've got a need to release the past and things that release a whole life perhaps as well, something that you've really shown up in and built. I feel like there's something that you've been quite invested in, maybe emotionally, mentally, financially, whatever it is, that you've really had to work quite hard to pull yourself out of that situation. Or this being in your challenge, you may still yet have work to do to pull yourself out of that situation, see it clearly for what it is, cutting cords, cutting crap, hearing truth, speaking truth, getting really honest and clear about what you do not want in your life in regards to relationships and love, and maybe work environments, all that sort of thing, like how you want to be of service to the world, and then create the change within yourself. So that's the hard bit, is the death here, and the Six of Swords, to truly release the maybe chaos or toxic connections, or your own self-doubt perhaps as well. and to let yourself see a vision for the future, believe in it, speak to it, and walk towards it, releasing what holds you back, releasing what doesn't belong in that vision. You know what belongs in that vision and what doesn't. And so, yeah, letting things settle and move forward into a bit of a more peaceful time. Maybe the challenge for you, believing in yourself, maybe even engaging with study. That may be daunting for some people if that's something you're looking to do to acquire the higher education you might need. So what will help with this challenge? Really grounded energy. The Hanged Man, the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. All nice yellow solar plexus energy I'm getting here too, right? And sacral, mostly solar plexus. So this is having a logical plan. This is applying yourself and taking up any opportunities that come your way. And this is a surrender card and allowing things to unfold as they should be on this journey here. And being connected to spirit and letting source guide you. Guide your practical, grounded actions here. So Ace of Swords in the challenge, Ace of Pentacles in the advice. So Ace of Swords, maybe, getting clarity and making that strong decision, and maybe even overthinking can be in the challenge. Your choice may be the challenge. But what will help with that challenge is having a nice plan, like really writing down what your goals are and what you want to see happen and unfold, and or who you want to grow into, or anything like this. Really writing it down and taking up any opportunity you can to show up in that energy, whether it's applying for that study course, applying for that job, taking care of your own temple, mind, body and soul, so that you're prepared to then step into whatever goal, plan you've got. You're needing a plan, you're needing a solid, grounded plan with the first step ready to take at your own pace as well, though. So the Hanged Man is really asking for surrender, especially when it comes to the things that you feel trapped by. Maybe that's even your own mind, like letting those things go and letting spirit move you, letting life move you to wherever you're supposed to be next, and just taking the best practical actions you can to support that dream. Just having a plan and being logical and being calm, and just one step at a time. Don't look too far to the outcome. Just take one step here and now. The Ace of Pentacles, put this little rock right down here now. All right, so further into a bit of cards here about your purpose. We've got the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords and Justice. This is an awesome reading for, I actually had Justice in the other cards as well, which I'll come to in a moment. So this is a great reading for somebody who wants to step into roles of advocacy. We did see like child safety, domestic violence support, because it does feel like a very compassionate role for you at the same time. Everyone obviously is connecting to this a little bit differently, so I want to keep it broad, but it does look like this is truth and fairness, justice, literal, maybe it's legal aid supports, lawyer industry sort of work, people that are standing up maybe for the more vulnerable in our community, that sort of thing. Four of Swords and the Page of Swords, it does speak to, right, what have we got? Some people, who can't exactly stand up for themselves. This could be mental health support. This could be, you can even see like physio, like looking after like rehabilitation of the body, that sort of stuff. Maybe literal rehabilitation. It's very to rebuild yourself. And I can see that you have the ability to guide people in that way because you've had to rebuild yourself. Maybe you're finding yourself now in a place where you are rebuilding yourself. But what you have to offer the world after that, all that you've gained from your own personal life experience is so much. We have the Six of Wands, the Star and the Temperance cards. This is really truly climbing to your success, to be recognized for the work that you do and all that you have to offer, to bring excitement and hope back into people's lives. This is a card of moderation and balance. So again, it does speak to people that want to help people with rehabilitation and bringing balance back into their own life. Maybe it's emotional equilibrium as well, having control over their own thoughts and mental health. All of this sort of stuff is very supportive of these cards. So it does look like you have got your own journey to really climb to success and help a lot of people here. I feel like it's it's through your own unexpected changes and turmoils that you've experienced in life that you've actually got what it takes. So it has been blessings in disguise. And if you find yourself in that now, then know that it is only for you to grow and learn, and you have so much to offer other people as a result. There's so much here about motivation and love and like generosity of heart and encouragement. So I really do feel like you have a lot to offer. The outcome in these cards is Six of Pentacles, which is generosity, charity, being of service in humanitarian roles, exactly that, feeling like really generous of heart and being able to give to people. This woman's donating something to this man in the marketplace here. We've got the Fool as well, so seeing life through fresh new eyes, taking abundant opportunities, like seeing life as full of abundant opportunities. Then we have the Five of Cups. So with this combination, it's like it's generosity for people that are grieving or in sadness. This could be counseling work. This could be people who are experiencing homelessness or crisis of any kind, and you're helping them come into a new life, a new world. And perhaps you've had to do this for yourself first. But it does look like your purpose here and the path ahead for you is one that really touches the hearts of others and is able to help people come through really hard times and create something new, and really trust that the path ahead does get brighter. There is a light at the end of that tunnel. And yeah, again, I've probably said this 5 times, but you have to do that for yourself first, and perhaps you already have, or maybe you're in the process of it. I hope this reading even works. We'll see. We've got Envy. I've got a bunch of these really nice sort of like money, career type cards. So we've got Envy, and what I was drawn to here was to try to not live beyond your means to keep up with others. So not really worrying about what other people's status of success may look like, and just follow your own beautiful path and your own divine timing, and just absolutely trust the unfolding. You don't need to worry too much about what other people are achieving or what it should look like, but just trust that what you're doing, as long as you're led by the heart and your own what's the word? Exactly that, just follow your heart. All right, we've got new money. Something new you've been working on will be very profitable. You could consider creating a new income. So this is about exactly that. If you're looking to take a new career path, if you're looking to take up a new study, you can trust that that will bring you the finances that you desire. This will be profitable for you. We have retail, so some people literally working in retail, customer service. If you have an idea in mind this is giving you the green light that there is a need for it, so maybe offering your own customer service, something that you've thought of, your own side business, side hustle, selling things perhaps, but saving time, energy, and add passive income by taking your business online. So that may be a message for some people as well. Celebrate. You've accomplished so much, and you will accomplish much more. This is, I feel like this really does talk about the journey of overcoming your own challenges and then celebrating your success and your ability to do that, but then sharing your success story with other people or helping other people through what you've learned. Justice, again, we saw that card as well in the tarot. So definitely for some people, you may consider law, and your career may be in law, such as police, military, or courts, or criminal justice. Something in your life may need to be brought into alignment. Be sure to be honest and ethical in money matters. So doing something that you really truly believe in as well, something that's honest from your heart. You've got work smart. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally, to start with a clean palette. Stick to basic needs when it comes to spending, and put some money aside. So definitely about saving and preparing and planning over there, Queen of Swords. You've got Peacemaker as well. That's pretty good for the Justice card to be coming out, especially for careers of advocacy, peacemaking careers, union contracts, negotiations, politics. I feel like this could be so many different roles of peacemaking and being a healer, or being somebody who helps other people find peace within their own minds. We've got Helper. Customer service, things like this. Don't fear asking for help. Avoid giving too much of yourself. Yeah, I feel like the people within this group are very compassionate and sensitive people, very intuitive and kind, and it would be really, a massive lizard just went past. It would be wonderful to really utilize those beautiful qualities that you've got. We've got arguments as well, which really goes nicely with justice and peacemaker, because you may be working in mediation or something like this, where you will know what the thing is for you. This reading is to encourage you to actually go for that thing that you know is inside you, that thing you have to offer, and make sure everything is in order to avoid money problems. I don't know these cards very well yet. I'm still learning them myself. Yeah, I feel like this is more to do with helping other people find peace within toxic or dangerous or uncomfortable situations. We have unrealistic. Your expectations in the future may be unrealistic or need revision. You could be setting yourself up for failure if you don't set some realistic financial goals. So having that plan, that's why the Queen of Swords is here and the Ace of Pentacles, to have a realistic plan and actually some achievable goals, and just don't bite off more than you can chew. Take one step at a time, because the last card is gift. You have natural talents, gifts and abilities just waiting to be discovered. You need to explore them, and I feel like you have a lot of gifts to offer to the world as well. The last two oracle cards for this pile, this group, were unexpected and sensitivity. With unexpected, it's all about just staying grounded when change happens. And I feel like you've already recently been through some very unexpected changes, and it's a matter of now dealing with those and your own sensitivities as you move through this situation in your own personal life. But it can also speak to your purpose, in that you have the ability to help people move through really sensitive times when unexpected change and trauma can happen, and how to deal with your own sensitivities as you move through these situations. So again, your story is your glory, group one, big time here. And I feel like, again, it does really, look at it, even got the Queen of Cups in the start here, which is the most sensitive queen. She's so intuitive and compassionate and empathic. So it can be really hard sometimes to even know what is yours and what's not, for people that are that sensitive. And sometimes you need a little extra time away from the world to really recover and recuperate and rest. So needing to listen to your own needs and support your own transformation. Perhaps you're somebody who's constantly helping a lot of other people, but you need to really prioritize your own needs as well and make sure you're getting that same amount of love and care, group one. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope this reading was any sort of guidance or whatever. I don't even know. So I'll leave it there for you beautiful people, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group one. Hey, group two, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the green adventurine point, then this one is for you. All right, group two, so we're going to jump in with a bit of past energy as always, and there's also a little bit of life purpose message in this reading as well. So if that's what you're looking for, it might be something there for you. So in the past energy, we're starting with the Devil, the Two of Cups, Hermit, and the Hanged One. So we've got Capricorn and Virgo's energy here. I can also see Sagittarius on the table. So that may be your sign, sun, moon, rising, but it's all good if it's not. So past energy, group two, we're looking at maybe time to distance yourself from a situation that has been very draining on you. I'm thinking here, this may be a romantic relationship. It could also be platonic friendship, family, whatever. Maybe it's even a work role that you're doing that's really draining on your energy. Maybe it's a codependent connection or a toxic connection. For some of you, this could be someone who really mirrors back at you some of your own light and shadow. I feel like there's a lot of maybe triggering within this connection, and you're needing to take a little bit of time out at the moment to sort of gather your truth, bit of time for introspection, and sort of get a bit of perspective on this situation, because I feel like some of this is not feeling very good for you anymore, or maybe this is something you've already left behind and you're in a time now of deep healing and self-care and sort of just letting go just letting it be what it may. If it comes back around to deal with later, so be it. Sort of just surrendering to this quiet pause, perhaps. You may find yourself in a bit of a quiet pause because the present energy is also the Temperance. So as we continue on these cards, from what could be very attractive, magnetic, alluring and passionate connection, this Two of Cups is here to say that there's something about this connection that is also very beautiful and alluring, and but something that's equally maybe toxic or hard to handle, or maybe codependence or addictions. There could be substance involved, or but you're looking at this situation and really trying to gather your truth here, maybe take a bit of respite, maybe needing to take care of some of your own health concerns as well. This literally could be you and your own behavior patterns, or some toxic behaviors that you've got. Maybe it's some health issues or something, and you need to look after your body better, whatever it may be. You're in this time now of perhaps pulling back from that situation to gather your thoughts and find a bit more moderation and balance as you move ahead. You're needing more balance. In the path ahead, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Five of Pentacles, and we also had the Wheel of Fortune as well. So you may find yourself in a time of stillness where not much is happening at all, and you may feel like you feel like you've been abandoned, or you're feeling less connected to the universe, or maybe some of the relationships around you. You may be feeling like you're being held back, or that there's little motivation or little hope at this time. It may not be little hope. Everyone, like I said, may connect a little differently to this reading, but you're certainly sitting in or soon will be, or are sitting in a place of sort of lack or loss, and hoping to see divine intervention or destiny to sort of get that wheel turning again and see something happen. I feel like you're waiting for maybe divine intervention, or maybe you're waiting for the outcome of a situation or the answer to a situation. Maybe you could be going through a decoupling situation and you're still waiting for the money settlement in regards to that. There's so many different things this could be for you, but at the moment you're needing to just take a sacred pause and allow whatever is happening to happen behind the scenes, and just take care of yourself, and really withdraw from any situations that are draining from your resources, mental, emotional, financial, whatever it is, your time, and give that back to yourself, because you really are needing a bit of time out at the moment to reflect on what you want moving forward and what's going to work for you moving forward. So in the challenge, we've got the Three of Wands and the King of Swords, Four of Cups, Five of Wands. This is some conflict energy, right? And I can see for some people this is definitely wrapped up in a court case. It could be family court, it could be all sorts of things really. But you could be waiting here with the Three of Swords and the King of Swords for someone to deliver an outcome or a decision, or this could be an authoritarian energy that you're waiting for the verdict or answer. For some. For other people, you're maybe just feeling very stuck in a connection with somebody who may be a little bit perceived as heartless or cold, maybe just very logical and not very compassionate. That may be the case for some people. You may feel like you're at their mercy, some people, not everybody. And there may be a bit of conflict going on with that person, and you're sort of waiting for, I do get this feeling like you're waiting for your luck to change maybe, or you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for the wheel to turn so that you can get your result, or so you can get your movement forward, or so that you can get your closure, perhaps. Perhaps it's closure that you're waiting for. There's certainly a lot about where you are at this moment that feels like it's sort of draining on your energy. It could be other people, or it could just be your perception on your situation at this time, where you're really maybe focusing on what isn't working when there's actually a golden opportunity within this situation. As much as it is fraught with challenge and conflict, there's still an opportunity here for you to realize and remind yourself of your own power within this situation. I want to get one card on that Four of Cups. I think it does go into the advice, but I just want one anyway. I see the Nine of Wands. got 3 come out here. Oh, Nine of Wands is on the bottom. I did see that in the shuffle. So yeah, whatever this situation is, it could have been quite enduring for you. You may have been going through this for a long time. This could be, like I said, very ongoing, or something you've been invested in for a long time that is wrapping up and changing, or it has ended and you're looking to take a new path. But either way, this does feel enduring for you. And it's really a real calling for you to really call on your own last of your energy reserves, or the last of your own resources. Like, I feel like you're feeling you're really needing this sacred pause at the moment, and the challenge right now is perseverance. Perhaps that maybe the challenge is to keep on going when you feel very tired, or you don't feel like you want to, or maybe you feel held back and you're unable to. But further into the Four of Cups, we've got Death, Two of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. We see the Page of Cups there as well. All right, I didn't see that before. So Scorpio's energy is shown up here. Okay. So yes, this could be a friendship that has ended, or a relationship that has ended. This could be very small offers of apology as well from a person that are not really making the cut. Whatever it is, feels like it's not enough. And that there needs to be a release and a redirection in regards to this situation. It could be your financial investment as well that's not working out. It feels like the offer of return is too small, so you're needing to maybe withdraw your investment and put it somewhere else. Yeah, take it how it resonates. It may be a little different for everybody, but this is a matter of releasing what isn't working out, because there's actually, within what is not working, there is a golden opportunity for growth, rebirth, whatever it may be, to actually create something really beautiful or of substance, or that's profitable from this situation, even though it may seem like all is lost or that it's not working out. It's actually, the redirection is happening for you, or the change, or whatever it may be. Maybe you're needing to sort of speak your truth on a situation. Maybe it's about family. Maybe you're needing to assert a boundary. Okay, what will help the advice in regards to the challenge? We've got the beautiful Queen of Wands, remembering your power, your ability to create the life that you choose, and to be your own authority, to believe in your vision, to believe in your own ability to heal. All of these sorts of strength qualities in the Queen of Wands. The Ten of Swords is here, and the Five of Swords as well. So this may be a situation where you kind of just need to stand up, and like, I'm getting this picture of a table where someone's playing a game, and as soon as you stand up, all the pieces go everywhere. So it's kind of like, for some people in this situation, whatever's going on, it's like if you're helping someone, they need more help from you than you do from them, even if it doesn't appear that way. There's something about this situation where you actually have more power than you realize, and your greatest strength, or maybe the greatest way you can utilize that power, is to actually disengage, to pull your power back, to no longer supply, to cut them off, to no longer feed into that old situation that is draining on you. And to remember that you've actually got the power to influence maybe that person for the better. This is strong leadership energy, and maybe that is displayed basically in your own boundary, or healthily asserting your truth. Maybe that's what a person actually needs. Maybe you've been enabling somebody. Maybe whatever it is. It could be so many things, but it would serve you at this time to not serve them, or to not serve that situation. Even if it feels like that you need closure, you need an answer, or some sort of result, or some sort of payment, repayment, whatever it is, it might be better to cut your losses for some people. There's certainly an ending that will be a new beginning for you here, and it does feel like you and the other party has lost, or maybe you feel like you've lost time, but it's actually for you. So what I see here in the Five of Swords is an empty battle. Nobody wins this sort of situation. So there's emptiness there, but it's in in cutting that off. It's in finishing it. End of 10 of Swords, finito. In finishing that, you give yourself the ability to shine or to rise or to reclaim your power or to direct this situation or influence other people in a way that is more healthy or true or at least respectful to yourself. I hope that made sense, group 2. It's a weird reading this week. I'm just trying something different and I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. Love some feedback. So we're going to go into a bit of life purpose stuff for you, and this if you're not looking for any sort of life purpose messages in this reading, that's okay. You may still be able to apply this to your own situation. So what I can see here, 4 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands. There's so much here about high energy and spirituality and health and stamina and drive. And one of the first things I got from this is people that are engaged in sports and people that are engaged in high action, sort of high movement jobs where they're like quick on their feet, that sort of thing. For some people, I'm actually getting from this group as well, is that you've already been a homemaker, or maybe that's something you're yet to do, but there's homemakers in this group. Maybe you quite literally cooking meals, cooking dinners, providing care for people. But within the home space. So maybe, yeah, like I said, being a homemaker, maybe even being a event or party planner, that sort of thing. There's certainly energy here for people that are looking into investment in real estate or literal real estate, working with in their homes. This is interior design. All this really artistic expression is in this group. So these are things you may have done in your life or are yet to do, depending on where you are on your journey. But there's a lot of motivation and high energy towards your passions, your goals, and there's quite an enthusiastic energy. You also have the ability to create balance in situations that call for a lot, like a thinking on your feet energy. It could be a really high, fast-paced sort of industry you find yourself in. Literally could be a chef, you know. This woman is setting the table for dinner. So I do get a lot of these groups, could be mums and homemakers, family, children raisers, all that sort of stuff. We have the 6 of, I've got so many cards in this purpose section, but we have the 6 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. This does speak to our artists quite literally with the painter here, or people that are making things with your hands. Maybe you're a jewelry maker or somebody who creates beautiful things. Maybe it's a hobby of yours you'd like to pick up again, or something you just need the confidence to put yourself out there with the 6 of Swords. You need to promote your work, or to, if you haven't been doing it in a while, to get back to it and start practicing. But for a lot of it, yeah, I feel like you really do need to put yourself out there and let other people be inspired by the work that you do, because what you do is very creative and very passionate. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual leadership qualities here as well. So you could find yourself in the healing arts, or in the like life coach sort of roles here, where you're guiding people to rise to their own success and believe in themselves. There's like a recipe for success within this as well. So it's like, you know, the steps that someone would have to take. So, you know, I can see very planned, organized energy there. Like maybe you could help with that sort of stuff as well. I'll get back to that. No, I'll go in here now. I don't know how I'm doing the spread fully yet. It's just winging it a bit here. So these 2 came out together. I thought was really great. We had justice and legal, and group 1 had really strong justice, legal energy as well. But these 2, both of these came out. Now this also could be for people that are actually going through their own personal court cases at the moment. I can see there's potential for that there, things that need to be closed out. It doesn't have to be as high up as courts. It could just be legal matters of any kind, mediations, decisions to be made. So something in your life needs to be brought into alignment. You may have to take care of some legal matters related to financial issues. This is a good time to handle any legal matters involving money, but this is also speaking to life purpose and direction. Maybe you're somebody who wants to work within the legal industry. Criminal justice, police, military, courts, advocacy of any kind, for helping people find justice, being a voice for the more vulnerable in the community, that sort of thing. And maybe it's through your own experiences that you find your ability to actually do that. Maybe your own personal life experiences take you there, which quite often is the case. Our story being our glory. And you want to know what you're good at? Well, look at what you've done so far in your life. We've got beauty, and you could see that with this beautiful Three of Pentacles and a few other cards as well, for those who are into just making life a little bit more beautiful. Maybe it's in the beauty industry of hair and other things, cosmetic beauties, but also clothing, jewelry making, art creation. Yeah, your inner world must match your outer world for things to change as well. Embrace your unique style and own it. Let others see who you really are. So yeah, again, that was a big message for people, actually getting out of their own way and putting themselves out there. I feel like there's a bit of self-doubt in this group for some people, most people, when you're putting out there your most vulnerable works and exposing your soul to the world. It's very daunting. And some people with the Knight of Wands I'm getting as well, that you may feel like you're an amateur, or you're comparing yourself to people that are already 10 years in the role or whatever, and that's not necessary or kind. So to see yourself as just an ever-learning student and a person that's ready to express themselves through life and to feel and experience life, rather than obtaining some external outcome, just embodying who you are, be who you are, show your unique style. Don't try to fit in at all. The world needs your change. The world needs your difference. Peacemaker as well. So consider politics, negotiations, union contracts, peacemaking of any kind, roles that require your diplomacy. Setbacks. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from mistakes. I think that's the message here, especially if I can see there may have been a financial setback for some people. Five of Pentacles here in the present. So you're looking for your luck to change, or to things to move forward again. Don't let whatever's going on now or set you back or hold you back. You can still let go what hasn't worked and then reinvest somewhere else. That was a message for some people. Comfort. You're entering the most comfortable period in your life. Your finances are in a state of balance. Even though there will be setbacks, you will also experience great comfort, and you can rebuild from any setbacks or perceived mistakes you've made, to bring yourself into comfort, having learned from those mistakes. And mistakes is here as well. So a past mistake may have left you financially insecure or unsure what to do. Learn from mistakes, let it go, you will get through it. Yeah, I feel like this is exactly what it is. Just having patience for anything that's unfolding now that may feel like a setback, or a complete life change, but understanding that from this situation you can rebuild. We've got leadership here. Queen of Wands, another leadership card. It's time to step into the role of leadership and own your own life. You can expect to succeed in any leadership positions. I really feel like this is also, going for, not comparing yourself to others, and just really forging your own path. Obviously, it's wonderful to be inspired and have mentors, but to truly stick to your own essence, your own truth here. We have outlook, change behavior and develop better money habits. So maybe needing to have a good budget and respect your relationship to money. Shifting your relationship to money and the way that you view finances. There's so much beautiful resources out there on developing a strong and healthy relationship to money. We have be a sport. That was one of the first energies I felt when I saw the Knight of Wands as well. So this literally in sports, health and fitness, maybe rehabilitation, physio, that sort of thing, working with strengthening the body. Or even teamwork stuff as well. This could be like a group leader, team leader, that sort of role where you're managing a team and other people and helping it work together functionally. And then the last one was entertainer. So, and that's so here as well, in this beautiful putting yourself out there, expressive wands energy of really, sharing your essence, sharing your truth. Music, entertainment, dancing, theatre, or any other talent that's just an expression of who you are, that will bring entertainment to others. So the outcome energy we've got here, The Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So there's sort of two sections in the outcome. I wanted to break it up, so here it is. Knight of Swords, this can talk about having to study. This is the outcome energy. So having to perhaps take up a different load of study and reassess your priorities, your time, where you spend your money, where you spend your energy. Four of Swords is withdrawing from a situation and contemplating maybe even a redirection, or, where do you want to go from here and what your solid plan is. This is about having a plan and not rushing in. Maybe you've been prone to rushing in situations in the past, maybe. But for right now, and I can see with the Hermit and Hanged Man Temperance, like right now you're so reflective, and the outcome is from that reflection you will gain a bit of insight into the more practical things you can do to set yourself up for the next chapter, whatever that may be. And that's in regards to where you spend your money, how you spend your resources, like your time, the organisation of your home, and you're doing a stock take on what you have and what you want to bring with you. Taking time out to heal as well, and not rushing in, but also gathering all the information you need for a nice solid plan. Four of Pentacles, nice foundation. The next two cards in the outcome is the World and the Ace of Swords. So this is a clear-cut decision being made to level up, to go for your dreams, to really experience the next chapter that's available to you, to rise into all of your potential. To make that choice, to get clear about it and take those steps. Ace of Swords. And the last card for this group is Harmony, the Oracle card, which is exactly that. It's about not meeting fire with fire, but rather finding the peace, finding the middle ground, finding the balance within, to hear someone out, to listen to them. So I do feel like you are someone who likes to have peace in their life. Who doesn't, right? But this beautiful Harmony card shows that you have a lot to offer other people and yourself in relationships, in connection. I'll go to the book for Harmony and see if there's anything that jumps out for me here. It is a number 2. Oh, okay, yeah, the first thing jumping out is becoming a good listener, engaging with whoever is speaking to you, looking at them in the eye and paying attention in a manner that lets them know you're interested. So active listening. Allow them to talk without jumping in. So this is, being a harmonious friend, being a companion to the world, being a companion to yourself. Being honest with your family and friends and other people. Tell them what you're feeling and share your emotions. It'll help you work through them. Being authentic and transparent will allow you to develop harmony within yourself and with those you interact with daily. You will find greater appreciation for yourself and feel more supported as you allow others to know what is going on with you. I feel like, I feel like, you may be needing quite a lot of support yourself as you go through whatever chapter you find yourself in right now. But also I can see here that having left something behind, you are going to really rise up into quite a beautiful position in your own life, whether it's within your work, within your relationships, or just within your own being. This is a beautiful card of leadership and healing. So group 2, I'm going to leave this here for you guys. I hope that gave you something. Comfort, clarity, guidance. Who knows this week? But I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Group 2, see you later. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the blue banded agate little cave thing, I got it from my sister. Then this will be your reading, group 3. I don't know if I said 3 before, but anyway. So group 3, this reading is looking at a bit of life direction, so some general guidance, but also looking into a bit of your purpose as well. So if you're looking for that sort of message, there may be something here for you. If not, I'm sure you can apply it to your situation anyway. All right, group 3, let's jump in. We have Temperance, 6 of Swords, Strength, 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So this is your past energy, and for a lot of you, group 3, I feel like some of this stuff, this journey for you has been a long one. It's been an interesting journey for the people of this group, I have to say. I feel like you've had really unique experiences that have certainly shaped and strengthened you and really taught you independence, perhaps even from a young age. I feel like you're somebody who's maybe faced a lot of trials and challenges in life, maybe different to what a lot of other people would normally face, but there's also a lot of power within that, and I think you know how to identify that too. I get a really good feeling from your group 3. So we can see Sagittarius's energy is here, and so is Leo quite strongly, fire sign energy right off the bat. Aries as well, perhaps. I can see Virgo here as well. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Libra quite strongly is here. Yeah, that's about it for the main energies, but that's okay if it's you or not, it doesn't matter too much. So here we go. We've got this. Have I mixed them up? Yeah. It's time to, you've recently made a decision, group 3, to bring back your own power and to move into your own independence in regards to a situation. So it looks like you've definitely made a really strong choice here to leave something behind, something that has been really maybe chaotic for you. See, I feel like this has been something you've done before many times in your life as well. You've faced these sorts of things before. I do feel you're really good at rising up again, or you're really good at bouncing back, or finding your independence, or finding growth in a situation that could be very challenging to many. So I feel like, yeah, it's certainly time to rise into your power and give yourself new opportunities. And to give yourself new opportunities to see what you're capable of, because I feel like a whole new life is waiting for you. And right now it might not be, there might not be a lot happening for some people. It could be like a bit of a stillness at the moment as you sort of regather yourself, ready for another cycle of manifestation. I think that a lot of us are closing out the year at this time, so who knows where you are at the time of finding this reading, but it does look like you're certainly leaving behind a bit of chaos and a bit of stuff that just doesn't serve you anymore, to move into a more respectable position in life, or a more independent position where you can really create the life that you want and take leadership of your own life, and also inspire other people as well. Some of you may have recently moved into a different position in work where you're managing other people, or you're being a leader or a teacher of some kind. Some of you maybe have used your past life experiences and all the strength and all the trials you've been through and how you've rebuilt your life to really lead and teach other people to do the same. There's certainly a lot of people in this group that could be healers of any kind, therapists, group, what do you call it? Life coaching, that sort of thing, counseling. There's a lot of strong leadership qualities within you, group 3, where you really do have a really strong, beautiful message to share, and you've also got a great amount of wisdom. The first card, the card you would have chosen for this group, is actually wisdom. Little spoiler alert there, number 24, it's a 6. But yeah, totally speaking to, I feel like this is some past life stuff for you as well, group 3, for some of you, that you have been in these roles before, or even the trials you may face right now, you've faced them before. I just get the feeling that you're very experienced in whatever you're moving yourself through at the moment, whether you give yourself credit for that or not. I can see you're you're an accomplished being. I feel like your consciousness is constantly expanding. You're constantly working on better health and more growth within yourself as a person. All right, so we'll move forward into the present energy and a bit of future energy. So it does look like there may be some information coming in for some of you in the very near future. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords. There could be a communication coming in, an answer if you've been waiting for an answer, a reply, a response, some sort of message, perhaps that creates some sort of change or helps you move forward. There's also something about this information that is helping you unplug, or perhaps maybe it's your own clarity. It doesn't have to be external information coming in. It could just be epiphanies from within. We do have the Hermit card here as well, so that you are withdrawing from a situation to gain your own insight, or to gain your own clarity, to gain your own wisdom, relying on your own wisdom and allowing that wisdom to direct the direction of your life. yeah, I feel like this is very much internally validated choices that you're making here, even if you don't totally know the outcome, or you're feeling a little bit in the dark perhaps. You're still able to trust your own judgment, or able to trust your own intuition and how you feel about things and the way you perceive things. You can trust yourself in this situation. If you feel like you can't trust others right now, you can certainly trust yourself. And give yourself, I feel like there's such a leveling up happening within your own energy, and it may present with opportunities, tests, whatever, to really showcase some of your strengths that you have, rather than to react in a way you may have once reacted, but to really stay within your own power and respond to situations from a place of power, and releasing any emotional attachment to situations that are gritty or unclear. To sort of just let go and trust that maybe you don't need the answer right now, or just that the answer will come in the right time, that sort of thing. Just trust the stillness, trust your own power, your own ability to perceive, your own ability to sort of take a step back and sit with information before responding, that sort of thing. With the Hermit here, just taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental health, I think here, and your emotional health as well, by not engaging with things too quickly, just sort of taking your time to work out what feels true and right for you. So there is certainly quite a change coming in for you, and I feel an opportunity as well. It's something you've been manifesting, something, yeah. I've been doing this to every group today. I want more information. Yeah, see, something you want, I'm like looking at this Wheel of Fortune going, what are you? There's something coming in for you that you do wish for. It's an opportunity. Maybe it shows as a test, but it's something you want, and it gives you the chance to let go of let go of just what doesn't serve you anymore, behaviors, responses, things that don't serve you, and just step into your own power, step into your own truth. Queen of Wands is here as well. Like, you're leveling up, you're leaving something behind, and you've got the strength and the willpower to choose balance, to choose your own power. Like, this is a conscious choice. And you've either got a blessing coming in, or some information of good news, or something coming in for you, group 3. I want one more as well on the maybe Two of Swords, Eight of Cups end of this sort of card there. What have we got? All right. Okay, King of Cups has fallen out over here. We've got the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This could be a relationship you're leaving behind. That could be the case. This could be a father who you're having, it could be a masculine. It doesn't have to be with the King of Cups, but it can certainly be someone who, it may even be your own emotions, but there's somebody who maybe is a little emotionally unstable, or maybe unavailable, and you're needing to release that situation, or to respond to that situation in a healthier way that respects you a little bit more, rather than engaging in conflict. I see the Tower next as well. So there's a lot of, there's perhaps a lot of sadness, and Five of Cups as well now too. So whatever, this could be a breakup situation that's maybe in the past, or maybe this is something you've faced many times before and you know how to handle it now, or you're learning how to handle it better, or something like this. All right, you may feel like you don't know how to handle it, but you do. You have got what it takes. But by choosing to just withdraw, take care of yourself, gain your truth, and stick to it. All right, we'll leave it there, because it is general, and well, everyone will be a little different here, but let's see what's up in the challenge. Challenge is the Four of Swords, the Sun, Nine of Wands, the World. It's interesting. It's sort of like, whatever situation you've removed yourself from, whatever it is, you know that it's for the best, and that there's going to be a lot of growth and positivity within that choice for you. But it's also filled with sadness, tiredness, and feeling a little tender as well. It's not easy choice to make, perhaps, to leave something behind, or to outgrow a situation, or to level up and really believe in yourself. It's never really a comfortable thing to do, even though we all know that there's so much potential we can rise into when we make these choices. It's so hard to leave behind what is comfortable or what is known. What is familiar can be so hard to leave behind. So 4 of Swords, the Sun, 9 of Wands. For some people, the challenge may be your own health at the moment, maybe being a little bit overworked, maybe you're needing a lot more rest. Maybe you're finding it a little hard to feel optimistic, or that there's any growth or movement happening at all. You may just feel like you've been closed out of a situation and there's nothing you can do. You may feel powerless. But I think this is a matter of time as well, and you're knowing that this is a process, and you're needing time to process and integrate some experiences so that you can then feel a sense of closure, perhaps, or acceptance if that's necessary, and move forward into what's next for you. There is a real tiredness here. 9 of Wands, 4 of Swords can be extremely tired and worn down, feeling like you don't have the energy it takes to push through to the next step for yourself. Maybe you're feeling a little pessimistic, or that victimized by a situation or something like this, but you've certainly got what it takes to move through the situation, and maybe make a different choice for yourself here. I'm not sure what I'm clarifying now. I'm going to clarify the 9 of Wands. All right. Okay, there it is, the Death card. Oh, and the 8 of Swords. Okay. Scorpio's energy is showing up now. And so, yeah, it's hard to release what is known sometimes. We've got feeling trapped to a situation with the 8 of Swords, maybe a lot of overthinking and stuck in the head, needing to really regain strength and over your thought process, over the way you the way you approach things, perhaps, or the way you're responding to things. And realizing that you've actually got the power to remove yourself from the situation, and you're not actually as stuck as you may think you are. You've got what it takes to transform this situation for the better, but it does require release and sacrifice and surrender and moving forward with confidence and giving yourself new opportunities. That might be the hard part. So what will help the advice with the challenge here? We've got the 4 of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. It's a pretty mixed bag. So you need to stay really logical about a situation here and see it for what it is, because it seems to me that this has been filled with challenge and filled with disappointment, filled with setbacks, and I feel like you have so much to offer, whatever it is you engage in and whatever it is you put your mind to. And I kind of get this feeling that whatever the situation is, like, you just deserve so much better, and you can make that happen. You can make it so. Maybe it's you deserve better from yourself. Maybe it's that. But you've got what it takes to sort of see the golden opportunity within this disappointment, and sort of open your eyes up to the curiosity of exploring new outcomes for yourself. I think it's having the confidence to explore new outcomes and see different potentials within what seems to be a loss, or what seems to be a disappointment. I feel like you need to stay very logical, and if where necessary, defend yourself, defend your actions, standing up for yourself, and to liberate yourself out of a situation. Maybe that means disengaging and just having really strong boundaries. Maybe you're needing to gain more information on a situation as well, to get some clear answers before you can then assert yourself. That could be the case for some, and maybe you're needing support and assistance with that as well, because there's a lot of challenge here, and there's a lot of hardness in this situation as well. Maybe you're feeling like there's very little support for you, but the 6 of Pentacles does speak to support, and so maybe if you'd feel like there is no support, to seek support, and that's definitely suggested here. some to engage in maybe even counseling, charity support networks, whatever it is that you feel you need. Maybe it's group work, like women's circles to engage in other women going through life too, or this could be literally needing assistance to access the community, or finance, or there could be so many things, but you're needing some sort of assistance from somebody. I want another card. Make sure I've gone too far over time. I notice these readings get longer and longer. It's too many. Just one. On the Six of Pentacles. I did see that Three of Cups in that little handful I split there, which is friendship and people celebrating with you, people helping you, co-creating. Okay, and I see the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here. So this could be this could be so many people actually. With the King of Pentacles, it could be like a teacher, a financial advisor, a boss, a brother, a father, a masculine of any kind. It doesn't have to be a masculine either, but somebody who is reliable, somebody who can maybe help you with finance or help you with goal setting or planning or something like this. It could also be your own energy as well, where you're just needing to make a practical plan and then apply yourself to it one step at a time, not biting off more that you can chew, learning all that you need as you go, finding the support and assistance you need as you go. But yeah, just being very logical and believing in yourself here, rising up to the challenges and just one step at a time, practical planning. All right, so moving over to the life purpose sort of section of this reading. I don't know if combining the two was a great idea, but whatever, we'll see. Give me some feedback and I'll know how it went. Thanks. So when it comes to purpose, we've got a really, really strong amount of energy here. And I love that we've also seen the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, because they're two favorite cards of mine, of someone who is so self-sufficient and strong. The King of Swords, Magician, and Eight of Wands. This is boss energy. This is somebody who maybe you're a boss of a team, or you have the potential to be, if that's something you'd like to do. They're very much leadership energy, somebody who has mastered the material realm or whatever industry it is that they specialize in. They're absolutely at their high game here. Somebody who is very confident in what they do. That is you. You have the potential to step into this role if you're not there already. Roles of teaching other people, of bringing the magic into the people's lives, teaching people how to manifest, teaching people how to be the change that they wish to see in their world. This King of Swords can be all sorts of professions, such as mental health professionals, legal advice professionals. It's all in that logical, very intellectual sort of roles, where we are bosses, leaders, teachers, CEOs, scientists, mechanics, people that are constantly thinking with their logical mind and making movement, making change, fixing things. It's all of this energy here. Really strong communicators in this energy as well. Very strong communicators, good writers, people that have a message to share of power. We also have the Devil, the Seven of Cups, the Fool, and the Ten of Cups. It's multiple things here as well. Rehabilitation with the Devil, finding the strength to overcome your addictions or the things that bind you or hold you back or keep you stuck. I feel like it also does speak to, with the Magician here, Eight of Wands, all of that, the ability to master the material realm and have a lot of financial security in your life. You have what it takes to obtain that, or if you haven't already, obtain that. So Seven of Cups, I feel like with the Fool and the Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups here, it's also, again, sort of very much leadership energy, in that you can direct people from a place of confusion and too many options and feeling uncertain about their abilities into actually going for it and trying something they maybe haven't done before because they haven't been brave enough. You're very encouraging. Maybe it's you that needs this advice first and then you help others, who knows? But this is about chasing your dreams and really going for something that's going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, rather than chasing jobs for money. You're somebody who needs to feel like their soul is on fire, not their time, right? You don't want to feel like you're going to work at all. So I feel like, yeah, you're a very motivating person, a very powerful person, and somebody who helps other people, can help other people find their happiness or go after their dreams. Anything further here in purpose? Whoa, all right, Queen of Cups. And something flipped over. What was it? The Hanged Man. Beautiful. This is really strong intuitive energy here. This is speaking about people that are in the healing arts, energy healing, nurses, counselors, childcare workers, nurturers of any kind, nursery people, people working with plants and food and vegetables and all sorts of things. We've got yoga instructors. It's all here. This is all really passionate roles, certainly to do with what makes you happy rather than what's going to bring you financial success. But at the same time, financial success follows. I do feel for this group. There's a lot of success here in this group. But allowing you to believe in yourself and just let spirit guide you, let your intuition guide you to what your purpose is, to where you're meant to be, to what feels good for you, and trusting that to truly follow it. So outcome energy for this group, we had justice and judgment come out together. So that's a really, really strong energy of like absolutely following your dreams, being your own authority, having maybe a realization or listening to that calling to truly step into your truth. The Six of Cups and the Six of Wands here as well. So the outcome is following childhood dreams for some people. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, like these dreams you've had for a very long time. It's answering that calling and going for it. For other people, it's to protect families. That could be, this could be advocacy energy and family relationships and things like that. Courts, legal stuff here with the justice and judgment. This could be mediation and couples therapies, all sorts of beautiful things here that there is potential for in work that you can do. But also in looking at your own journey, the outcome here is truly following your dreams and putting yourself out there and actually like not being afraid to show your work, show what you can do to the world, to share your message. I feel like, yeah, a lot of your journey is very much to do with your experience you've had so far and how you can share the wisdom gained from those experiences. So some of these career cards I have here from this deck. What was first? It was options. Where is it? I don't know. There it was. Options was the first card here. Many options being available to you. You may be flooded with too many ideas, not too certain which one to go for. So don't get stuck in doubt. Just seize the moment. Create multiple streams of income. You may feel like there's multiple things that you can do. The people you spend the most time with shape who you are. So making sure you've got positive influences around you and people that that support your growth, support your vision. New money, so any new ideas you have coming to you likely can be very profitable, something new you might be working on already, or something that's yet to come into your realm of inspiration. You have a money-making idea, do it. Mechanic, I did see that for some people who have the ability to fix. It doesn't have to be literal automotive mechanics. It can also be your ability to fix your finances, and maybe you need to make a sacrifice to do that. Mending what needs mending. It might be broken, but not all is lost. Unclear, and that is amongst options as well, and just not being too certain. So some of you, maybe it's you are uncertain now of where you should be, or maybe you were once uncertain and now you know how to help people find their own clarity in regards to their purpose and their direction as well. Your basic needs will be met. The office. Consider careers in admin roles, management roles, or even just managing your own time better will help you achieve your goals. So yeah, there's a message for like everybody, whether you're that's your card or not. So science, so this could be literally for people who have jobs within science or unraveling the mysteries of the universe. But this is also about applying a scientific approach to your business or financial problems. So having a structured plan, having a goal, not biting off more than you can chew, and taking one step at a time. Outlook, there's so many cards here. Changing behavior and develop better money habits. So yeah, improving your relationship to money and how you view money. You may have conflicting values that impose negatively on your values around money. We've got promoter. I saw that here as well with the 6 of Wands. So this is about putting yourself out there as well. Use the law of attraction for money and be the energy you want to attract. Believe in yourself. Be the Queen of Wands. You're here. This is your essence. Believe in your own fire and just be more of it, because it's brilliant. And it's bringing you opportunities. There is a beautiful opportunity coming in for group 3, and it will obviously show up in many different ways for you all, but there's certainly something here for you, and it's because you've made a conscious choice to really step into your own power and believe in yourself, or stand on your own 2 feet in one way or another. Having gratitude as well. So nightlife industry, events, restaurant industry could be a career for you as well. That sort of, party planning. Gift, you have natural talents, gifts and abilities just waiting to be discovered. Explore them. This also can talk about a gift coming into you, some help of money on the way potentially. Manifesting, so even more talk about your own abilities here. Like with this King of Swords, Magician, 8 of Wands, it's very clear that a lot of people within this group have the ability to teach other people how to manifest and how to be in their own power. Like you'll be a really good teacher in this group. So good fortune may also be coming your way. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. Easy does it. Take your time with your growth. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Again, that message. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Helper. I feel like as well, like maybe not helping too, like not over helping or giving more than you can afford to give, but just having a balance with this helping. I felt that in the tarot here. But also don't fear asking for help and accepting help if someone's willing to give you a hand. But this is also careers in, like personal assistance, personal care, support work, customer service, any of that sort of supportive roles. We've got health as well, medical field, massage therapy, any healing work you could find yourself in. Offering, universe will meet all of your needs. Consider having a money altar. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. And I feel like this is just seen in this reading a few times, to truly just follow your own intuition, your own essence here when it comes to your service in the world. Growth. Expect good news in money matters, a raise in a job offer, new money to start flowing, or promising business opportunities waiting for you. So you just trust the path you're on, basically, because it does lead to growth. It does lead to success. The last card is the 6 of Wands. So trust your own beautiful unfolding. Don't forget to play with the journey along the way. Remember that childlike spirit, or maybe the original intention for your work, if that's needed, to check you back in with the expression, the play, the experience of it all, not trying to obtain or to reach goals all the time, but really remembering to have an experience as well. And wisdom was that last card for group 3, number 24. One of the ultimate blessings you can receive is the gift of wisdom. It's invaluable. Wisdom improves your life and makes you calmer. Its benefits are more satisfying than any sum of wealth ever could be. And that's quite written here as well, isn't it? Because we're on one side, we've got like all these ideas of, what can I do to make money? And then the other side is your truth, and it knows to just go and try something new, take a risk, take a leap of faith to go after what's really going to make you happy. That's where the wisdom's at. Follow that wisdom. I'm going to leave it there for you beautiful people of group 3, because you have all the wisdom you need. All right. I hope that reading gave you some sort of clarity, comfort, guidance. Who knows? Next week we'll probably go back to normal. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that group 3. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.